Thanks for joining Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. In this video, we're going to be talking about potty training. Welcome to Miss Jen's Potty Training Boot Camp, y'all. Positive reinforcement is going to get you better results faster. Please feel free to leave your comments and suggestions. Subscribe down below, leave me a thumbs up. It can be reciprocal. We'll be friends. Here we go. As you know, I've been a nanny and a child caregiver for over 39 years. Been doing this a long time, y'all. I have potty trained a lot of babies. This 5-part series on potty training is filled with tips and tricks that have worked for me throughout my career. Through the years, I've tried several different methods of potty training, and one of my more successful methods is actually a holistic, natural, kind of 70s hippie approach, nudist approach. Letting naked baby run around naked all day or all weekend. It can probably be accomplished in 3 days if you're really consistent with it. You have to be home the whole time, near a potty, preferably a little child-sized little potty that sits on the floor that's at their height and their level, that they can access anytime they need it all day. Keep it handy. Don't put it upstairs if you're going to be downstairs. Don't put it way back in your bathroom if you're going to be playing in the den or your living room. Have it right there within a few feet away, even if it means putting it on the kitchen floor right there where you're going to be cooking or making meals. The idea here is that your little one is running around free and naked all weekend long. No pants, no diapers, no pull-ups. And they're going to have accidents. Try to aim for being in an area that doesn't have carpet, whether it's your kitchen floor, tile floors, wood floors. Those are easier for wet cleanups and puddles. If all you have is carpet throughout your house, this technique might not work for you. So the idea is that your little one is running around pants-free, and you are every hour on the hour reminding them, hey, let's go sit on your potty. Let's try. Let's see if we can earn a reward. Let's see if we can earn a treat. Let's see if any potty will come out. This technique allows immediate access to that potty right when they feel that urge. I would encourage salty snacks, crackers, chips, Cheez-Its, goldfish, whatever, pretzels. Did I say pretzels? So that they get thirsty and they'll drink more frequently. You want them to be drinking a lot that day or that weekend so that they keep their bladder kind of full, and it just means more trips to that potty. More trips to that potty means more practice, repetition, repetition, repetition. You're wondering, why does the baby have to be naked? Okay, here's the theory on that. When baby has a potty accident, it's going to run down their leg. It's going to land on their feet. There's going to be a puddle that they're going to be standing in. They're going to look down. They're going to see it coming out. They're going to hear it hitting the floor. That is giving them awareness of where that pee-pee's coming out of, where that pee-pee's coming from, and what it looks like when it's coming out, and where it lands, and oh, it makes a mess. This also gives the little one a little bit of control. Like if they start to feel their pee-pee coming out or running down their leg, they can stop it. They can cut that flow, giving them control of their body and their bladder. So eventually they're working up to the point where they realize, oh, there's that feeling I had in my bladder right before I went pee-pee. Oh, that means I need to go potty. I need to get over to the potty. And then you walk them over or say, hey, did you go potty? Let's try sitting on the potty. Just constantly reminding them, almost to the point of nagging them. Do you want to go potty? You want to go potty? 99.999.9 times out of 100, most of the time your kiddo is going to say, no, I don't need to go. And then they wait till the last minute because they don't realize how urgent it's going to be at the very end if they wait too long, and how long it takes, the time it takes to get to the potty. So just constant reminders and asking frequently, hey, do you feel like trying to go potty? You want to go sit on the potty? Those are helpful little pushes and nudges to help them remember, oh yeah, I got a bladder I got to think about. I'm not wearing my pants. I don't want to pee on the floor. I don't want to have to wipe it up again. This also helps with the timing of planning out your trip to the potty, because, if you've got a kid who's in full clothed out at the library or out at somewhere in public at the playground or whatever, and they need to go potty, and they say, Mommy, I need to go potty. Almost always, it's like they can't hold it. They mention it too late, and they don't realize how badly they already need to go, and they need to get to the potty. They need to walk over there. They need to plan to get into the restroom, possibly waiting for a stall to be available, then getting into the stall, locking the stall, pulling down their pants or unzipping their pants or unsnapping their pants. These things all take time, and by the time you're getting to that potty time, the chance to go potty, they pee. They have an accident. So it helps with the timing of, okay, do you feel anything in your bladder? Do you feel like you need to pee? Is there any pee-pee in there? You have any pee in your tank? You know what I mean? In other words, learning how much time do I have between, realizing I need to go potty and actually getting all the way over to the toilet and getting your pants off and sitting down or going potty. By the time they get to that toilet and they've been holding their tiny little bladder for a while and then having to take off their pants or their pull-ups if they're in pull-ups, those are all things that add up to time that they're having to hold that little bladder. So, it's hard for them. They have small bladders and it's hard for them to hold it for that long. Therefore, the sense of urgency is quicker or the time span is shorter than what we might have. So if your little one says, I need to go potty, run. Get to that potty fast. Get over to that bathroom and get them over there so they can go quickly. You don't want to wait too long and then they have that panic, that urgency, and possibly an accident. Those are all negative associations. You don't want them to have negative associations with potty training. In fact, when I'm in potty training mode, I try to have one of those little potty toilet seat inserts. They're small and they fit inside a adult size potty toilet ring. And you can bring those to the different bathrooms throughout your house or even bring them to public restrooms with you. Just make sure you clean that with a disinfecting wipe or something and bring it in like a little grocery plastic shopping bag so you can tie it up and take it home and bleach it or something. Use bleach to clean that. So if you feel comfortable with the naked baby, no pants weekend technique, just make sure you have lots of cleaning supplies on hand, paper towels, disinfecting wipes, Windex, whatever you're going to be cleaning your flooring with, and make sure you catch them quickly. Again, if your little one has an accident and they don't tell you about it, you don't want to be slipping in a puddle or finding it a couple days later. So if we have an accident that's not on the potty, there's going to be a mess to clean up. And I'm all for handing that baby a paper towel and saying, oopsie, we made a little mess. Oh, it was an accident. Let's clean it up. And we both get our paper towels and we go over to the puddle and we wipe it up and clean it. Of course, not giving them any chemicals or harsh cleaning disinfectant rags or anything that have chemicals on it. Just a paper towel. You do the actual chemicals and cleaning, but giving them some responsibility for that accident. I'm not going to say repercussions or punishment, just responsibility for what came out of their body, that they made a mess and they had to clean it up. It'll just kind of discourage accidents so that they won't have to clean it up every time. It's kind of a chore that they have to do because they made an accident and they have to clean it up. So it's kind of a little bit negative reinforcement, but not really. It's not like saying, look what you did. Now get down there and clean it up, Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. If you're going to let your little one help you clean up the potty mess with a paper towel, be sure to not do it with a look of disgust on your face. Please don't say things like, oh, gross, or you made a mess, or, oh, look what you did. Look at this gross mess. Oh, you peed on the floor. Again, negative association. We don't want them to be shameful. We don't want them to be ashamed or in trouble for having those accidents. Never use words like bad or wrong or yuck when you're in the middle of potty training. You can say things like, oopsie, we had an accident. Let's try again next time. Or, oopsie, the pee-pee came out. Next time, let's try to get it in the potty. Have a trash bag handy to throw those things away and clean up quickly so that there's not a big, huge, drawn-out drama about the potty accident that they just had. Make it a quick cleanup, make it simple and easy breezy, and move past it quickly so you can get back on track with the potty training part of your day. Depending on the personality of your little one, if they're very sensitive or easily offended or hurt, you might not want to let them see you cleaning up their potty messes, or especially not make them a part of cleaning it up and handing them a towel to wipe it up with you. Some kiddos are very sensitive to that and they're ashamed or embarrassed about it. And again, we don't want to cause potty training regression or backstepping or retention, anal retention. We don't want our kiddos to think that their poo-poo stinks. Like when we're changing diapers, even from infancy, we don't change diapers and then go, oh, God, or gag or say PU. I mean, sometimes when it's playful and you're like, oh, PU, you made a stinky poo-poo. That's okay. That's not embarrassing. But don't let them see your face going, oh, that was bad. Oh, don't let them see that. They're going to be embarrassed. Even babies. I have seen babies get a facial expression of shame or embarrassment. They just look at you like, what did I do wrong? What is that ugly face you're making, Mommy? Why are you saying I stink? Why are you saying I'm going to throw up? Don't let your baby see you disgusted, especially at something that has to do with them and their bodies and what's coming out of it. It's not their fault. It's natural. Everybody pees. Everybody poops. Everybody's poop stinks. If any of these tips have ever worked for you, I'd love to hear your feedback and how it went. Leave some comments down below. I want to hear what your success story is. We're going to have your kiddos diaper-free and potty-trained in no time. We're going to do this together. I'm here to help. You're going to get through this, Mama, with a little bit of patience some compassion, and a lot of love. Let's get this party started. Thanks for joining Nanny. Hi. As I always say, thanks for joining Nanny Knowledge. Nanny. Thanks for joining Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the end of part 3 of Miss Jen's Potty Training Bootcamp series. The link to part 4 and all the other episodes are down below in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thanks again.